Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Now, Golden State's starting five. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Anunoby, and it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Heat, LeBron James is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Powell. And it's Gardner in at the three, the small forward. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Pass to LeBron. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Porzingis with a screen on Powell. Curry kicks to Porzingis. On the wing, Anunoby. Screen by Porzingis. Tries from 16. He squares up and sinks it.
A multi-level scorer. Porzingis can find a shot in any area on the floor.
James looking around. Good D by Anunoby. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Curry. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Gardner defended by Moody. Down low. Powell. Porzingis with the block. They retain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Curry. Out to Porzingis. From outside, off the mark. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Orlando. Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Podziemski. Count that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Ware. Now James. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Ware, good. Ware's got a second bucket tonight.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Curry. Lets it go with a three. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Gardner passes to James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one goes on Anunoby. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
To the middle, Porzingis with the steal. Podziemski finds Anunoby. Golden State moving it around. Mitchell with the steal. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Curry. Pass to Moody. For the three. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
There's a good screen. James, the pass to Gardner. 5 to shoot. Miami no good on that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out to the right wing. Here's Moody. That three off the mark. The Heat trail by 3. Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thank you, Kevin. The story today from Boston Nation as the Celtics already have been altering the roster. They're clearly excited to acquire Luka Doncic, a massive addition to their squad. They'll count on Luka having the ball in his hands quite a bit, whether it's scoring or playmaking. Doncic provides massive value for this offense. The whole league is talking about this move. It's buzzing. Can't wait to see how it turns out.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. So it's Miami now, following the Porzingis miss from deep. Here's LeBron. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Anunoby, a screen on Powell. On the wing, Anunoby. Pass to Porzingis. Banked in off the glass. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I'd keep going to that until they stop it.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Make some noise, fans, for your Heat Winter Dance Crew.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Then for the Warriors, Green he's checked in for Anunoby, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brandon Podziemski. Is outside. Melton against Hero. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense, a solid ball-handling option.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Kevin, back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
It's stolen by Green, and it's the Warriors on the break. Curry looking around. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Outside, Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Hero passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Well, in the pick and roll set, you expect Hero to take a shot. So when he hands it off, no one is ready.
In the corner, it's Melton. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Curry's got his third basket of the night right there.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running in the first quarter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Norman Powell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the small forward. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And here is Powell after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Takes the three. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Spencer. Anunoby right side. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Now here's Powell. Still scoreless. Pass to Hayes. Back to Hero. Hayes with the screen for Hero. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Hero. Anunoby has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat trail by 9. He lobs it up, and Hayes throws it down.
The opposite of a selfish player. Jaime Jaquez Jr. always puts the team ahead of himself.
Podziemski on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Robinson a screen on Hero. Pass to Robinson. Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Hero from long range. Robinson pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Anunoby against Hero. Pass to Podziemski. Right side Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. James checked in for the Heat.
Dance team in the NBA, your Miami Heat Dancers.
That free throw missing. That one is no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. LeBron outside, and the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's LeBron. Clock at 6.
Listen, guys, just on his length alone, Porzingis poses a lot of problems as a defender.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, the Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Now here's Curry after LeBron James's miss. Curry kicks to Porzingis. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Hero. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, this is where Hero can really hurt you. You can't let him shake free in transition.
Powell Hero against Melton. Left side Curry fires for three. LeBron grabs the miss. The Heat trail by 7. James down the lane. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Curry against Hero. Curry kicks to Porzingis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Well, the thing is, you got to be very careful when Porzingis gets that catch-and-shoot game working.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Different look here for the Warriors. Quinton Post is checked in for Robinson. Draymond Green comes in for Porzingis. Curry's checked in for Melton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Seth Curry. LeBron with it. He has 5. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now Podziemski. Curry on the wing. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Post. Back to Podziemski. Over Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Throws it up high.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Warriors leading by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Curry outside. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell passes to Gardner. James in the high post. Working on Green. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. Heroes checked in for Powell. As these early games, Coach, bring in a variety of new opponents. Rosters definitely get put to a test, don't they?
They sure do, Kevin. Every team hits you in a different way, and you've got to develop the proper counter punches. That's something that has to be focused on in these early games.
And here is LeBron after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. Inside. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket for Mitchell. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night. And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. .07 left in the first half. Outside Curry. Back to Curry. Williams sets a screen for Curry. Shot clock at 6. And here is Moody. He has 6.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
That gives them the lead. Hero's got 5 now.
And he is so good from deep. Hero puts up high percentages on high volume.
Pass to Curry. Outside, Porzingis. Now Curry fires the 3. Curry nails the triple.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
The drive by James. Right side Curry to the inside. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
Well, we'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall. We'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp down in the second half, man. Better communication and multiple efforts.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
I always like these matchups because even though you're not always guarding each other, you're thinking, okay, you did that, now watch me do this.
Just like you and Kenny here in the studio.
Oh, no, you haven't.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
Warriors leading by 4, setting the floor for the Warriors. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's LeBron. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Anunoby. Mitchell against Curry. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Outside, Porzingis. There's a screen. Up top, Anunoby. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Curry kicks to Porzingis. That shot, no good.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Pass to Powell. 5 on the clock. And here is Mitchell, guarded by Curry. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Pass to Porzingis. Now Curry. Here's Podziemski. Covered by Mitchell. 3 on the clock. Lets it go. Shot by Podziemski, no good. The Heat trail by 3. Kicks it out to James. Heat moving the ball around. Ware passes to LeBron. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Out to Porzingis. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's LeBron. He's got 12. On the wing, Mitchell. Powell, no one around him. Buries it from three-point range. Powell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
Well, that's Powell's role on this team. He needs to be aggressive out there and keep firing off the catch like that.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Different look here for the Warriors.
Let them hear you.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Curry. Back to Curry, looking to end the run. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Here's Curry, following the score by Miami. There's a screen by Robinson to the paint, and stolen by James. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
For a vet like Powell, they know you have to cash in transition.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Outside Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Curry. The shot by LeBron, no good. Here's Melton. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Heat have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. To the inside. James in the post. He's guarded by Melton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Heat making a switch here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Curry. The tray. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Now here's James. He's got 12. Inside, here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
The playmaking ability of James, his level of creativity in the pick and roll is simply phenomenal.
On the wing, Melton. Just 5 on the clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Hayes. He's got 10. Outside, Hero. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, you got to love Hero's versatility. In addition to his scoring prowess, he's a very solid distributor.
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Santos. It's up a 3, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Heat making a change here. Smith has checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Anunoby's checked in, and so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Here we go, fans. Make some noise for your defense team.
Quinn Post is check in for Robinson. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Smith with a screen on Melton. Hero no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Anunoby outside. They get it again. Back to Post, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. The shot's good from Hayes.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
The Warriors trail. Here's Melton. Back to Curry. The 3 sinks the 3-pointer. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Melton against Hero. Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Miami ahead, leading by just 1. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So with James on the bench, this is who Erik Spoelstra has on the floor. He's out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Powell. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 3 slot. Here's Santos. No good on the triple. Miami leading by 3. Jaquez with the ball. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Well, when you watch Jaquez, the first thing that jumps out is his footwork. He is so precise with each movement.
Mr. Porzingis takes a three. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Down low, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
Warriors trail by 5. Now Podziemski. Pass to Porzingis. Here's the three. Larson with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
But he's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Green with a screen on Hero. Here's Podziemski. On the wing, Melton. Pass to Santos. Lets the three fly. Jaquez with the rebound. Jaquez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Jaquez. Hayes with the screen for Jaquez. Kept alive. Here's Larson from the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Melton on the wing, Green. Here's the screen. Pass to Santos. Gets a very good look and converts.
This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. LeBron, he's checked in for the Heat. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Erik Spoelstra's huddle. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Curry from downtown. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
LeBron against Robinson. Basket counts. And the Heat lead by 7.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Powell against Melton. Right side Curry for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Powell with the steal. Shoots over Curry. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Curry against Hero. Here's Anunoby. Robinson passes to Moody. Outside for Curry. Fires from deep. And the Warriors miss again. The Heat leading by 7. Here's LeBron. And he converts the layup. 16 points for LeBron.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Seth Curry comes in for Melton. Warriors trail by 9. And here is Curry. Anunoby is screen on LeBron. Curry passes to Anunoby. Cleared away by James. The Heat leading by 9. Puts up the 3. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
The Warriors shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Curry against Powell. Curry outside, jacks up a 3. Down he goes for 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Curry. Now Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Now, here's Moody. Guarded closely. And that one is good.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. They've held a 12-point lead early. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Outside, Porzingis. Anunoby is screen on Powell. Outside, Anunoby. Takes the 3. That does not go. Miami leading by 7. It's James. Now here's Powell. Porzingis with the steal.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Whoa! Oh, the dunk!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And some changes here for the Warriors. Robinson's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Seth Curry. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. Powell with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
For 3. That one is off. Powell against Curry. And so it's the Heat winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah,